Tired of gas prices? I know I was. Every time I pulled up to the pump, it felt like I was watching my hard-earned money evaporate into thin air. The constant fluctuation in prices, the long lines, and the environmental impact were all weighing heavily on my mind. Well, 6 months ago, I made the leap to an EV. It was a decision that came after a lot of research, countless hours of reading reviews, and a few test drives. I was ready for a change, and the idea of never having to visit a gas station again was incredibly appealing. Let's dive into the highs, lows, and everything in between. From the thrill of driving a futuristic vehicle to the challenges of finding a charging station in the middle of nowhere, my journey with an electric car has been nothing short of an adventure. I kicked off this EV adventure with a mix of excitement and skepticism. The idea of driving a car powered by electricity was both thrilling and daunting. Would it live up to the hype? Would I miss the roar of a traditional engine? These were questions that lingered in my mind. Plugging in my car instead of fueling up? Weird. The first time I connected the charger, it felt like I was stepping into a sci-fi movie. No more messy gas pumps or the smell of gasoline on my hands. Just a simple plug and a quiet hum as the car charged. But hitting the road for the first time? Mind-blowing. The instant torque, the smooth acceleration, and the almost eerie silence were unlike anything I had experienced before. It was like gliding on air, and I couldn't help but smile every time I pressed the accelerator. The daily drive? Oh, it's a dream. Silent, smooth, and seriously futuristic. Every commute felt like a glimpse into the future of transportation. The absence of engine noise made for a peaceful drive, and the advanced tech features kept me entertained and informed. But, real talk, range anxiety is real. The fear of running out of battery before reaching a charging station is something every EV owner has to contend with. It's a constant calculation, balancing your driving habits with the available range. Longer drives mean planning around charging stations, which can be an adventure. On one road trip, I found myself in a small town with only one charging station, and it was out of order. It was a stressful experience, but it taught me the importance of planning ahead. Charging at home is a breeze. Plug it in overnight, wake up to a full tank. It's like having your own personal gas station right in your garage. No more early morning trips to the gas station or worrying about fuel prices. Just plug in, go to bed, and wake up ready to hit the road. On the go? A mixed bag. Public charging infrastructure is still catching up, and while some stations offer fast charging, others can be painfully slow. It's a bit of a gamble, and sometimes you have to wait your turn, especially in busy areas. Some public chargers are speedy, others, not so much. I've had experiences where a quick top-up took less than 30 minutes, and others where I was stuck for over an hour. It's all part of the EV experience, and it requires a bit of patience and flexibility. Now, let's talk cash. One of the biggest advantages of owning an electric car is the savings. Lower fuel costs and almost zero maintenance? Yes, please. Over the past 6 months, I've seen a significant reduction in my monthly expenses. Lower fuel costs and almost zero maintenance? Yes, please. No more oil changes, fewer parts to worry about, and fewer trips to the mechanic. It's a refreshing change from the constant upkeep required by traditional vehicles. No oil changes, fewer parts to worry about. The simplicity of electric motors means there's less that can go wrong. It's a more reliable and hassle-free experience, and it gives me peace of mind knowing that my car is less likely to break down. Over 6 months, I saved a ton on gas. The savings have added up quickly, and it's been a pleasant surprise to see how much I've been able to put back into my pocket. It's one of the many benefits that make the initial investment in an EV worthwhile. Unexpected bonus? Driving an EV is just plain fun, quick, smooth, and yep, kinda addictive. The instant acceleration and responsive handling make every drive enjoyable. It's a driving experience that never gets old. Plus, knowing it's eco-friendly feels good every drive. Reducing my carbon footprint and contributing to a cleaner environment is a rewarding feeling. It's a small step towards a more sustainable future, and it makes every journey feel purposeful. But let's be honest, there are downsides. No technology is perfect, and electric cars are no exception. The limited range on road trips, occasional charger hunts, and the initial cost are all challenges that come with the territory. Limited range on road trips, occasional charger hunts, and the initial cost. These are the trade-offs for the benefits of driving an EV. It's a balancing act, and it requires a bit of adjustment and planning. EVs aren't cheap up front, even if they pay off over time. The initial investment can be daunting, but the long-term savings and benefits make it a worthwhile consideration. It's an investment in the future, both financially and environmentally. So, would I ever go back to gas? Not a chance. The benefits far outweigh the drawbacks, and the experience of driving an electric car is something I wouldn't trade for anything. It's a decision that has transformed my daily life in so many positive ways. Going electric totally changed my car game. From the way I drive to the way I think about transportation, it's been a transformative experience. The convenience, the savings, and the sheer enjoyment of driving an EV have made it a game changer for me. If you're thinking about an EV, it takes some getting used to, but it's totally worth it. The learning curve is real, but the rewards are plentiful. It's a journey that requires patience and an open mind, but the end result is a more enjoyable and sustainable driving experience. Liked what you heard? Hit subscribe and drop a comment. Could you see yourself going electric? Thanks for watching. Your support means a lot, and I'm excited to share more about my EV journey with you. Stay tuned for more updates and insights.